Wait, hold on. Should I just... Let me start at the top of most popular. Hmm? This is actually a jam, Chad. I would jam out to this in my car, straight up. Full volume.
Of 123 MLPD.
Do y'all know that I bought my car specifically when I traded in my original Volvo for the one I have? One of the main reasons I did it was for the upgraded audio system, which is super fucking nice.
Direct.
Go for 171.
I've still got one
Not
more
the only
blood
reason,
sample
but
I would like to give to you, unless you want
one
me
of.
to go into evidence.
Yeah, if you could throw in evidence, I'm just at MLPD doing the same.
Yeah, copy that. 16576 MRPD, evidence processing 10-7.
Thank you.
Is it Bose system? My car has a Bowers and Wilkins system. Maybe that's the cause of all the electrical. I don't have any electrical issues. What are you talking about? Which Volvo is it? I have a 2020 S60. Yo, straight up, I'd listen to this in the car, full volume, not a doubt in my mind. Jim, this on the way to Micro Center. Yo, I don't plan on going to Micro Center anytime soon. I don't think AMD CPUs are releasing until the end of the year. It's gonna be the next time I upgrade. Oh. They turned off, which means we'll catch them speeding over here. Are they going to announce a new lineup on Computex? Then most likely September release. Really? A September release? That's interesting. What about graphics cards? When are those? Isn't it every couple years there's a new generation? 4090 release date. 3090 release date. September 24th, 2020. October 12th, 2020. Yeah, every 2 years. So we're due for one at the end of this year. They're actually fucking jams. We can't tell Forte that in character, okay? We can't say that in character.
Check.
10-2.
62, 1041.
Dispatch 130, 1038, southbound, parallel to the northbound lanes of Buccaneer Way by the terminal. A dark and color grime van. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I'm
Hi.
Officer Rhodes, Los Santos Police Department. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good
Yeah,
to
I'm good.
hear. That's good to hear.
Mhm.
I imagine you know the reason for the stop.
Yeah, because yeah, I wasn't traveling on the correct side of the road out there.
Mm-hmm. That is
Yeah,
correct. And there was
and
also...
yeah, probably how fast I was probably traveling too.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Yeah,
That is correct. You were both above the speed limit by a decent amount
Mhm.
and driving on the wrong side of the road. That's no
yeah,
bueno. That
very
can't be
dangerous.
happening.
No, I know,
66 at
very
Los San
dangerous.
Juan.
If I collided with someone, yeah, instant death.
Is there a reason as to why you're in such a rush? Are you ending your shift? Where are you headed?
Yeah, I'm ending my shift to be honest, and
Got it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
Oh.
where were your deliveries to? I guess.
I delivered to the clothing store, to the courthouse several times, and then I
Okay.
yeah, just dropped them all off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
up in
which
Vinewood.
clothing store?
I basically had to go to the clothing store on Innocence Boulevard. I had a clothing store on
Okay.
Center Street near the police department
PD.
and
Yep.
Las
62 is
Lagunas
23, Lays
Boulevard as well.
901.
Oh, that fancy one on Las Lagunas.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. You have
Yep.
some identification with you?
Yes, I do.
All right. Let me go ahead and see that.
Yep. Yeah, pretty. I think I might be pretty famous when you run my name on the computer
Famous? What for?
there. You'll see. You'll see.
I'll see. No, come on. Tell me. Tell me.
No, I'll let you just see, and then you'll come back, and then you'll have your decision, which I'm fine about that. So.
Okay.
Just,
All right. All right. Well,
You know.
sit tight. I'll be with you shortly. Okay.
Okay. It's not good. That's all I can say.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I was present for this.
Tango 62, 76, Central Hospital 147.
We did just listen to that one. No, I'm just gonna let it play through. This song specifically, I would absolutely listen to. All right, we'll issue the speed we'll look past driving on the wrong side of the road. Hmm.
Dispatch 17276 MRPD.
Tango 6223 Central Hospital.
Hmm.
Dispatch 17223 MRPD.
Hmm. You have this shit on your playlist for 4 years? It's really fucking good.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean your record isn't exactly
Yeah.
the best, but not the worst.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's not the worst. Now I will say this.
Okay.
Under normal circumstances, the way in which you were driving, both the speed, the
Yep.
driving into opposing lanes, could most definitely qualify for reckless driving, which is an arrestable offense. But
Okay.
what I'm going to do instead, given the fact that you've been compliant, I'm instead going to issue a citation for the speeding alone. I'm not going to cite you for driving on the wrong side of the road, negligent driving, and the speeding. I'm just going to do the speeding.
Okay.
It is going to fall under second-degree speeding, though, which is a $600 citation and 2 points on your license. But, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, way better than going to jail, having this impounded. It's just not worth it, okay?
Yeah.
Now, I am going to need your signature here along the bottom. It's not an admission of guilt, just indicating you've received it. And ultimately, if you deem it appropriate, you can attempt to appeal this anytime in the next 30 days within traffic court, okay?
Okay.
Pen's right there underneath the clip on the clipboard. Just throw that signature, and I will get you billed.
Bay City Bank.
All right. There you go.
Hear an alarm go off.
Perfect.
Stand by. I'm code 6.
All right, you have been billed, and beyond that, did you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
No, nothing really.
All right.
Just keep my speed down and definitely not drive on the road.
I promise you, I understand it's not exactly ideal, but a lot of people don't realize this. You can maintain, 55 miles an hour all the way down that road. Most people have to slow down coming through here. It may actually genuinely be quicker going the other way.
True. Yeah. True.
Just keep that in mind, okay?
Yeah, I will do.
Beyond that, you are going to be free to go onto the back of my vehicle. My emergency lights are off, okay? You stay safe and slow it down, please.
Yeah, I will do.
Perfect.
You too. Stay
Bye.
safe.
Dispatch 130, latest traffic code 4108.
6123 Bay City.
Dispatch 130, 1038 southbound Buccaneer Way with another grime van. Right before the eastbound bend. Engine off, windows down. You're missing a door. Disregard.
East of the Bay City Vault. I'm gonna keep these guys on scene.
Hello.
Hello, officer.
Hey, officer.
Hi, I'm Officer Rhodes with the Los Santos Police Department. How are you?
Hello, Max.
I'm
How
doing
you doing
great.
today, mate?
I'm doing okay.
That's good.
Y'all know the reason for the stop.
Yeah, I do, indeed.
I
do,
don't.
yes.
But I'm sure it's his fault.
You know what? You smart in thinking that. You smart. You a good one. Because let me tell you, some passengers be like, officer, you ain't even said anything, but there's no way he was speeding. Like, damn, I wasn't even talking to you. So if you're going to disagree with me, shut up.
No,
Anyways, you was speeding. You
I
was
was
speeding.
Indeed, sir. I was indeed.
Mm-hmm. Is there a reason? What's going on?
Honestly, mate, no excuse. It's just a bit sloppy, really, isn't it?
I mean, I'd say so. You know, I think within the capacity of your job, if you need to break the rules of the road, aka the law, that's problematic. Because let me tell you, these companies, you see the little slogan on the side, minimum wage, so you save. They don't give a fuck about you. They're gonna demand things to try to push you, right? Thinking you're behind, you might get fired. Here's the reality: all of that is built in to try to get you to go faster than you legally should be. And guess what? They'll drop you immediately if there are any legal issues. They're essentially operating on, you know, you likely taking the risk of speeding to maintain your job. It ain't worth it.
I'm just a number, bro.
Dispatch cop is marking back.
Oh, 100%. You're a number in a spreadsheet.
Actually, mate, that's the one.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, I am gonna need your ID so I can jot down your state ID.
Yeah, that's the one, mate.
Because that's the number I'm gonna need. Oh, your ID is expired.
It is?
Yeah,
Oh,
2023. Do you have an updated one?
I don't, officer. I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay. Passenger, do you have your identification with you? How y'all both expired?
I had to fly out of the city for a while, so I just got back.
Okay.
That's my excuse. He doesn't have one.
I don't have an excuse, mate. I just didn't.
He's always
even...
here. He's always chilling. He's always making money.
You know what?
I'm
You know what that
poor.
is, Matt. That's lack of attention. That's what that is on my part.
Yeah. Do you know? Because a lot of people don't realize this. Do you know that you could get absolutely fucked here? Here's how this could go down, right?
Yeah.
Legally, neither of you two can drive. There's no one else in the vehicle, right?
No, there isn't.
Okay. So listen to how fucked this is. Right now, neither of you can drive, legally, of course. You would be subject to a operating a motor vehicle without proper identification citation, which is pretty hefty. It applies points to your license as well. But because you guys can't drive, you would also have to leave this vehicle here. It would then be illegally parked. You would then be cited for unauthorized parking, but because this is a commercial vehicle, it would be commercial unauthorized parking, which alone is $1,000 citation. And that's already excluding the original speeding that this all stemmed from.
Also, Officer Rhodes, question.
I may have an answer. What's up?
This would all be his problem, right? Like,
I'm
yeah. Passenger princess.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, he's the driver.
Damn,
it is
you're
his
fucked.
responsibility. Well, here's the reality. Y'all have been compliant, you know. None of y'all have hit me with you know, Karen, okay? So, I can look past this stuff as long as y'all agree to go to the courthouse and get your IDs updated.
Is that where you go? I was about to ask that question.
Yes,
mate.
so
Thanks
it's
for
City
answering.
Hall. Have you ever entered the main doors of City Hall? So to the right, there's a desk. In front, there's a massive staircase.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you enter those doors, to the right side of the staircase, so you don't go up them, but to the right-hand side,
Well,
there's
like in a little
typically...
corner, yeah?
Yes, there's a few people there. It's a lady dressed in a white and black shirt, typically. It's $50 if you pay with your bank card, $100 if you pay cash.
Right, so I can get that
Now,
done ASAP.
I am going to request something from the both of you. I am going to request your expired IDs. That way I can bring them over to Mission Row, get them incinerated, because if y'all just toss them in a bush, what people have been doing is picking those up and trying to identify as those people sort of under the guise of, this is me, but I didn't know it was expired, but that's my information,
right.
you know, and then try to get a citation on your record. So I am going to make that
I
request.
can see that being a problem.
And then I can't legally say that you can drive, but I'm not going to issue a citation as long as you agree, you know, immediately after concluding what y'all are doing, you go
listen,
to City Hall and get new ones.
Man, 100p, 100%.
Okay, perfect. If that's the case, Mr.
Would you like me to
Scaletta,
step out and give you it?
you can actually just hand it from in there.
Wait, can I actually?
Yep,
Do
you
it?
most certainly can.
I put mine in the glove box if you want to
Well,
pass it to
yeah,
him.
I'll give him yours too.
He's a little too far for me to. I got short arms. I'm stubby.
Wait, Matt, I'm really struggling here, mate.
You may wanna look in your pocket and then give it to me. You know, you want to put it in your hand, and you should be able to hand it off to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to my passenger here, mate.
You know what? Don't worry. I'll go over here. Hello.
Hello.
I'm right.
You're
I'm gonna
good.
give it to
Oh.
you. I'm gonna give it to you, and then you pass it to him. you give it to him.
Wait.
Wait, hold on. Is there a back seat in there?
There isn't.
Hmm.
But you could climb in the bar.
No. Was it because she may have been a little in the way, even though she's on the other side?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What about doing that again? I'm curious. Look through your eyes and look towards me. Is that of any help?
I
No,
put him in the
because
glove box.
my neck's kind of stiff.
Ooh,
so I
from
can't
all the
look
lifting and
down,
such.
so
Yeah, no, I
lift me.
understand.
Yep.
What about over here? If I stand here.
Let me see, mate. Let me have a look at this. Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
hold on, hold. You ain't got a windshield. Can you throw it at me?
Listen, Matt, I'll try.
Oh.
Bosh. Oh.
Oh, don't
It slid
worry.
across the road.
I got it. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I got that one too. All right, perfect. All right, let me just
There we go.
verify these are the IDs. All right, we're good. We're good. Well, listen, y'all are gonna be free to go. Just do me a favor, slow it down.
Yeah, I'll
If
slow
you
down.
wouldn't mind, just 311 indicating when y'all have purchased your new IDs. That way I know everything's good. Only one of you has to 311, and I'll know that both of y'all got it.
Okay, I'll
Um,
be the one to do that, mate. Frank Scaletta.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Beyond that, do y'all have any comments, questions, or concerns for me?
Thank you for being so nice.
Yeah, thanks for being
No
nice,
problem.
mate.
Well,
I appreciate
here's the
it, mate.
reality. Most people don't give us the time of day. Most people, I come up here and they go, "What do you want? Did you clock me?" Meh, 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 meh. Like, okay,
bro, I am
Jesus.
gonna sit here and
How
lie
on
blind to your
any day of the
face.
week could you possibly wake up and go, you know, today I'm gonna be a Karen? I don't understand.
I'm more than willing to throw him under the bus. I don't care.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Y'all got some internal conflict to deal with. Y'all are free to go. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Matt.
No problem. Have a good one. Dispatch 130, latest traffic code 4108.
Dispatch 165 might be 10-6, just advising.
Dispatch 130, 1038, southbound Buccaneer Way, right before the eastbound bend, with a truck unknown occupants.
Dispatch cop is marking out in traffic at 8:30.
Engine off, windows down. Mind rolling that window down for me? Hi.
Hi, Officer Rhodes.
Hi.
What's happening?
I'm Officer Rhodes with the Los Santos Police Department, also known as
Yeah.
LSPD.
110,
Mhm.
137.
And there is no surprise as to why
I don't
we're
think anyone is
here
coming
today,
out.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting there trying to get in my little spot. I look up and from left to right, it was just an instant boom, and then you were gone. What the heck is all that?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You do know. You know exactly what it is. You chose to do it.
You know what I do know? There's
What?
motherfuckers getting stabbed at senior buns every day, and nothing's being done about it.
Oh, so you want me to
That's what
be
I
at
do know.
2 places at once? Is that what I'm trying to get at here?
No,
Just pick.
I want you to
pick
get the
more
more
important
serious
place.
criminals out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So I should look past the.
No, you shouldn't look past, but you know, it's a bit unfair when you know people are getting stopped here every day, and people are getting stabbed in senior buns, and nothing's
You know,
getting done
people are
about it,
camping
you know
the
what I'm saying?
grime dogs. Like it's crazy, bro. Like what y'all got against us, man?
Well, I don't have anything against
We're
you
just trying to make
personally.
an honest living.
Well, if you were trying to make an honest living, then surely y'all wouldn't be speeding.
Just trying to get the packages, you know, to these people that need them, you know. We
Trust
got
me,
the big truck.
I understand. I do understand, but that doesn't excuse driving on the wrong side of the road and also speeding. And if I had to guess, y'all were like, you know, well above the speed limit.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can't be 2 places at once. I'm here now, right? But at the end of the day, listen, I can't sit at senior buns all day. It don't work that way.
But you can sit here all day?
So I've been here for 10 minutes.
How do we know?
Well, respectfully, you don't need to know.
Any actives?
Okay. No, I'm gonna make a call real quick.
846.
Okay. Driver, you have some identification with you?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and see
I
that.
do.
Dispatch Mac 126, 1041 operating under 171. Dispatch cop is marking on duty. 852.
Perfect.
Welcome aboard.
All right. Let's see.
Dispatch 162 106.
All right. So what was the reason for the speeding?
Just trying to get back to the boss. Have you met Frank before?
I've run into Frank a couple times here and there.
Well, I'm assuming since you're a police officer, it's probably nice to you, but he's an absolute dickhead to his workers. He doesn't.
Wait. So you take issue with how he treats you?
Yeah, you know, he's very demanding. You know, he's like, you gotta make these packages in this amount of time, and you better be back by this time, or I'm taking your truck, you know, type shit. Like, I'm gonna give you the worst contracts if you don't do what I tell you, you know.
Got it.
Just trying
Okay.
I ran into some scuffles on the road, you know, some locals were fucking me, and you know, not me, but my truck, you know.
Hey, yo.
No.
Okay.
So
So
I was just trying to meet the quota time, you know what I mean?
right.
Can
Yeah.
you make sure that's on the record? Some locals were, you know, doing something to him, you know.
On what record?
Are you not taking notes?
Can we get some units to fair processing? It's a hotspot for hunters being robbed right
So-
now.
You want me to indicate that locals are driving crazy? Is that correct?
For 110.
No, no, no. He said locals were fucking him.
Well, you
$10
know,
that
it's
last
just
one?
choice of words.
Okay. All
Do
right.
we have a unit
So
available?
let me
we're
just
doing
get
that.
this straight. Frank treats you like shit.
10-4, is that the one?
Um,
Popular there?
It's just the one that's just
And
behind
then
MRPD.
driver, to be fair, you haven't been, you know, going crazy or overboard. Your
Okay, I do have a
passenger is
follow-up
kind
for,
of
if anyone
kind of
that
bit
wants to
iffy in the way
start.
he's treating me.
No, he's angry.
Hey, yo,
Angry,
what do you
know what I
mean?
He's
Yeah.
angry, you know, he gets a little attitude.
Angry. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So are y'all picking up a load, or y'all dropping one off?
No, we're done,
Dispatch
but
cop is marking back in
we need
service,
to
963.
put the truck back at
Ah.
the garage, and he needs it back at a certain time, you know.
Got it. Okay. Now, just out of curiosity, you don't have to answer. This isn't like, you know, me trying to like legally force you to answer or anything. To be clear, you do not have to answer. But when y'all are doing deliveries with the packer and such, typically how much do y'all get paid?
No comment.
Enough.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, do me a favor. Sit tight, and I'll be with you shortly. Okay.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Dispatch 130, get a 77 southbound Buccaneer Way right before the eastbound bend. Currently on a 38 with a Packer, occupied twice.
Dispatch 165, can I get a 77 down to the Hunter for processing? Yeah, I've got 147 here.
2.
10-9?
17276.
10-4.
We'll do this instead of wrong side of the road. Let's check. All right.
EMS from PD.
All right, Mr. Cruz.
52 requests, Popular Street, right by the
This radio's
processing
quite loud.
facility.
So here's what's going to happen. I am going to be issuing you a couple citations today. One is going to be on the basis of your speeding. The other is going to be negligent driving, okay? It's going to be first-degree speeding in this case, negligent driving. The total fine associated is going to be $1,300. It's $1,000 for the speeding, $300 for the negligent driving, and be 5 points on your license.
5?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
3
officer,
for.
could you tell us what speed you clocked us in at?
Sir, the thing is, I don't need to clock you. I saw how fast y'all were driving.
We were
Right, so you don't have a
like
number.
65.
No, it was certainly above 65.
But you don't have a number. Can we have your badge number and ID, please?
So you can get my badge number, my name. It's 130, and my first name is Matt. My last name is Rhodes, Rhodes.
Matt Rhodes?
Yeah, Matt Rhodes. That is correct. And the good news here
thank you very
is that
much.
if you take issue with what's going on, you do a couple things. Number one, on your own time, you can request to speak to a superior, file a complaint. Alternatively, I'm going to mention, once you sign the citation, which is not an admission of guilt, just indicating you received it, you can attempt to appeal this anytime in the next 30 days if you deem it appropriate.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
Perfect. There we go.
Request.
All right. Here we are. You have been building the amount of $1,300. Mr. Cruz, beyond that, did you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
You're poor.
Poor at what? Like poor performance? Or are you just saying I'm not
Yes.
wealthy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes and yes.
Sure, I
That's it.
guess. Beyond that, did y'all have any comments, questions, or concerns?
No.
Yeah. Could you help us when we get stabbed at Senior Buns?
If I'm available and on duty, absolutely. But what I'm trying to
lying to
do
us?
is...
'Cause
No,
I've seen
absolutely
about
not.
300 stabbings and only one person has been caught.
So unfortunately, again, I can't be multiple places at once, right? And the while I understand from your perspective, when people aren't getting caught, that's not ideal. You're unfortunately not privy to the information regarding the status of the police department. And while that may not be your fault, It doesn't change the fact that we typically do have to deal with being understaffed more often than not.
Oh, I completely understand that. I'm not privy to the information that the police department holds, but I also feel like, you know, camping these kind of spots instead of catching, you know, more heinous criminals
He means patrol.
is a bit of a waste of resources, especially if you're understaffed. If you
Waste
get
of
what I'm saying.
resources? What makes you think that?
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
just
y'all were
explained it, you know.
excessively
Do you
speeding,
not
driving on the
think,
wrong side of the road with a Packer. You don't think that's important to take care of?
I'm not saying it's not important. You're taking words out of my mouth out of context. What I'm saying is there's more important things out there. And if you have limited resources, wouldn't it be more ideal to put those limited resources into the more important cases, officer?
Okay, well, respectfully, there hasn't been a senior bun stabbing while I've been on duty today. So you expect me to wait there? Or what?
No, I do not.
Okay, so what would you rather me do
it's
right
just a
now?
question.
Instead of this traffic stop, what would you rather me do?
I would.
Maybe the
Well,
bank.
I don't know.
G6?
I don't know if you've been camping here or not, but if you have, then, you know.
Sir,
Because
I'm not I ain't got a 10. I'm in a car. I ain't camping, I'm driving.
yeah,
Just
it's a
doing
term
my
the kids
job.
use, you know, you ever play Call of Duty and there's like a camper in a building or something and it's like super annoying?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's like slang, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, got it. Got it.
Yeah.
So you want me to, let me get this straight. I shouldn't camp here. I should camp at Senior Buns or the Vault.
I mean, maybe if, you know, more serious crimes are happening there, you know, like you said, I'm not privy to the information that the police department holds, so that's entirely up to you.
Not much has
But from my
happened
own
today.
experience- Huh?
I said not much has happened today.
Oh, maybe not today, but, you know, on average, it happens a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a possibility. That is most certainly a possibility. Now beyond that, is there
what did you just
any
do?
additional comments, questions, or concerns?
How much of this
Yeah,
that we're
what's your
talking
favorite
about are
color?
you reflecting? How much of this are you gonna take with you and think about?
I'm going to consider all of it.
Oh wow, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. All right, well, like I said, y'all will be free to go once the back of my vehicle and the emergency lights are off, okay? Stay safe out there,
Okay.
please slow it down.
You too.
You too.
Dispatch 130, list traffic, code 410-8. I need to get out of first gear. So there we go. A lot of people don't realize this is a one-way. Over there. Bud, you're on the wrong side of the road. Dispatch 130, show me out with an abandoned, blown up trailer on the far southern side of Buccaneer Way. You're requesting a state tow for it.
Show me 76 hospital, 10-7 for statement processing.
Special copies marking you out of service 1106.
I don't know if this can be impounded, so I'm just gonna scuff and bound it. Like, I don't know if a tow truck can even get to this. Ivan. Hazel, actually. What the fuck? Chat, you want to know what the crazy thing is? Have y'all ever watched like compilation videos of police dealing with citizens?
Dispatch 1-2-76 CMC, process evidence.
Because that's exactly how they treat cops. Sure, I've literally heard word for word, "You must be bored." The sovereign citizen shit is fucking hilarious. Straight up, the whole idea of you have no power or authority over me, but showing up to court to say that you have no power or authority over me instead of just not showing up. What did you just do? Dispatch 130, active 80 with a silver Dominator registered to Hazel Greaves, northbound South Shambles, right eastbound El Rancho Boulevard, currently VCB. I suspect they continued northbound. Oh, disregard left westbound Labor Place. Verging towards Orchardville. And by. Left southbound Orchardville. Disregard on VCB. Is that not the car? I swear that was the car. Fucking blind. It had... No, there's no way. Unless it went through... I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't the car and I fucked up. Diesel must be bored. I think his license is suspended. me check something out. Wait, we've been petty with this guy before. We gave him unauthorized parking. Oh no. All citable offenses, it seems. Reckless evading, maybe. I didn't see the guy's hair, but could it potentially been this guy? Quite the record. Active 80 with that Silver Dominator, westbound Capital, left southbound Strawberry. Traffic light, weather clear, speeds 100 right westbound Innocence, right northbound Elgin. Left westbound Adams Apple Boulevard. Right northbound Power. Left westbound Vespucci. Left southbound Alta. Left eastbound Vespucci, likely turning into the construction site. Disregard, left northbound Power. Really VCB. I believe they cut eastbound Vespucci. Be hiding here. We have any seniors? I do not believe so. Dispatch 130 UTL, latest 80. Kind of insane. Taurus can pretty much delete it with acceleration while cornering and pit it consistently, but on straights it'll get deleted. Hold on. 15 points.
Dispatch 165, can I get down to the hospital, please? I've just got 195 here. Attempted to, looks like stab someone.
130.
172.
Just gonna be detaining him at this point in time. Question further.
Guys, if we're 10-8 on duty, can we please get out of MRPD and help patrol?
Alrighty.
20
You're
of
gonna
that,
do a good. You're gonna
potential
be
stab.
Hospital.
You're
CMC.
gonna be. Bed bars 165. It's gonna be code 4. Looks like it was an accident. You're
Okay.
gonna be free to go. Right?
I can.
Hi, Roots.
Hello, I was called code 4.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go see what's going on in the hospital while we're here.
He was releasing the person who was in cuffs, so think
Ooh.
we're good.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go see what Ryan's doing. He called me about.
Oh, Rhodes, are we gonna see you at the next party I throw?
oh, when?
I don't know. We've been encouraging folks to get off duty and hang out, and we threw a huge party yesterday, and it was wonderful.
You
we
know,
got DJs, we had strippers.
Ooh.
Drake performed. Cornwood showed up.
Thanks for the backup, guys.
No problem.
We got
You know,
So it was.
Ooh.
Hey.
No, we were just talking about something unrelated. What's up?
Oh, so I was just saying it was super weird. I was taking a statement off someone, and then I finished, and I was running out of the hospital, and this guy's had a knife out, and I ran past him. He put it in his pocket, and then as I hit the door, I looked back, and he's pulled it back out and like gone to stab, and like he's flung himself into the medical bay while he's stabbing him, so like I couldn't see him, and I just pulled out my gun and held him up and arrested him or detained him, and then yeah, he kind of just said it was an accident. His friend was there as well and verified it. So.
I mean, when he was swinging, was he swinging at anybody?
No, he wasn't. I mean, there was
okay.
someone in the bed there, so which was his friend, which I verified as well. So he said he was just trying to look through his pockets. He must have accidentally pulled it out. So.
Got it. Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, I appreciate the backup, guys.
No
I'm gonna go forward
problem.
to anyway, so have a good night.
Appreciate you. You're amazing.
You know, the other day I went off duty, and you know what I did?
What'd you do?
Group 6.
No.
Yeah. You know why? I was on duty for 6 hours. I got paid $4,001. $4,001 for 6 hours of work. To then pay $3,900 to repair the vehicle that I used for not 6 hours. It was a fraction of that.
179.
Yeah, the person who repaired my car made $700 in the 5 minutes it took him to repair my car. I made $101 over 6 hours.
Oh.
I made like 3,000% more in half an hour doing group 6 than I did in the 6 hours I was on duty.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. You know what the mayor's response is?
Oh.
I'm just gonna need you to suffer a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I paid for a turbo for this car today. So we have a cruiser with a turbo. It's a shared cruiser with a turbo.
Oh my god, I just learned something interesting.
What?
Casanova just tried to make out that the Rangers were a cult in his interview.
What?
Yeah, apparently he tried making out that the Rangers cult was like, there was not a cult. It was far from it.
That's something a cultist would say.
You know what a Karen would say? Why are you pulling us over instead of being at Senior Buns?
It's true, they would say that.
Well, they did say that at my prior traffic stop.
Oh my god.
And then they ended, and this is how you can tell that these people ain't got too much of a personality. The guy, it was the passenger saying this. The guy who I issued the $1,300 citation to said, "You're poor." I said, "Well," he goes, "You're poor." And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" And like, poor in my ability to do my job or just poor in terms of wealth? And he was like, both. And then we had a brief conversation that really didn't amount to much. And then as I was walking away to my car, he goes, "You're poor."
Oh my, A friend of mine told me about she tried to initiate a traffic stop. I think it was because she was working here a while back, and it was outside the Alta Street apartments. And she's chasing them. She tries to pull them over. They park right outside the apartment block. And the guy gets out, and this is an illegal parking spot. The guy gets out and says, "You're probably poor." Hands her 10 grand, just gets in the vehicle and fucking drives away in his like ridiculously fast sports car.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
I was like, "What did you do?" She's like, "There was nothing I could do."
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm Romeo Zaharias Cruz. 997's his state ID. Trust me, when I see him, he rich clearly.
Oh, I think I
There's copies marking
pulled him
off
over the other day and wrote on his profile. Is it Romero?
Yeah, yeah, yep, that one.
How do I spell that?
It's Romeo for the first name, I believe. And then
EMS, are you available to respond to the latest 911?
There are no EMS, I don't think. Oh, there is.
6276.
oh, hold up. I gotta respond to that 911. I have to impound his car.
Yeah, let's go.
13076, last 911.
172, same traffic.
171.
What's the location of that 911?
Dispatch, do we have a location of the latest 911?
Maybe the Polito gas station. I had to clear my GPS to find it.
Right,
It's gonna be at the Polito gas station.
112 reports of sanitation robbery happening now on Proza Freeway for Bazaar. 1276. I didn't get a precise location, but Proza Freeway area, so innocents potentially under the freeway in that area. 2077 please.
I wanted to.
Can you grab Dutch London stars and just come north from the freeway and see if you can get them on the freeway?
Yeah, bro, I'm heading there now.
Once who's under the freeway, here it is. No eyes. I'm standing sort of leaving the eastbound stuff by.
Haven't seen an adder in a long time.
1223 sanitation. I talked to these guys, see if it was them.
102 is South Dutch London. I just got no visual on anything.
Sanitation is code 4.
Copy that. Did their truck get stolen or they just flee already?
Unsure. I've not found the victims yet. Those guys weren't the victims, so I'm trying to work out who the hell was robbed. I pulled up next to Qatar on a traffic light, and then he immediately said, "You're being robbed." So I got the location from him, and this went from there.
Alright, copy that. Yeah, nothing Dutch London. If we get a further description, let me know.
Alright, cool. We'll call it UCL, but appreciate it, Taurus.
What did you just do?